Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever felt a burning desire deep inside you? A goal, a dream, a vision so powerful that it keeps you awake at night, urging you to do more, to be more, to achieve more? We all have that fire within us, but here's the truth. Not everyone fans the flame. Not everyone has the grit to pursue it relentlessly. Today, I'm here to remind you of something simple but profound. You are capable of achieving anything you desire, but only if you decide right now that quitting is not an option. Only if you commit to never stop until you get it. This isn't just about motivation, it's about transformation. It's about turning setbacks into stepping stones, fear into fuel, and dreams into reality. Because let's face it, the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to go after it with everything you've got. Are you ready to awaken that relentless drive within you? Are you ready to commit to the pursuit of greatness? Then let's dive in, because today we're not just talking about achieving goals, we're talking about becoming unstoppable. Commitment to your vision is the foundation upon which every great success story is built. It is the unwavering dedication to a dream that transforms ordinary individuals into extraordinary achievers. Without a vision, life lacks direction. Without commitment, even the grandest vision remains unfulfilled. To truly commit to your vision is to align your entire being, your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your ultimate goal, no matter the challenges that arise. At its core, a vision is more than just a goal. It's a clear and compelling picture of the future you want to create. It is the guiding star that informs your decisions, fuels your determination, and keeps you moving forward even when the road is unclear. But a vision alone is not enough. People often dream big but falter when it comes to following through. That's where commitment becomes the game changer. Commitment bridges the gap between dreaming and doing. When you commit to your vision, you make it non-negotiable. It becomes a part of who you are, not just something you wish for. This commitment requires clarity, understanding not only what you want, but why you want it. The why behind your vision is what gives it power. It is the emotional fuel that keeps you moving when doubt creeps in or the path gets tough. Ask yourself, why does this matter to me? Why am I willing to sacrifice for this? The deeper and more personal your reasons, the stronger your commitment will be. True commitment demands that you take ownership of your vision. It's not enough to hope someone else will support you, guide you, or pave the way. Your vision is your responsibility, and no one will care about it as deeply as you do. This sense of ownership ignites a fire within, pushing you to take consistent, deliberate action. It propels you to move from the realm of ideas into the realm of execution. But let's be real, committing to your vision isn't easy. The path to greatness is rarely smooth. You'll face obstacles, failures, and moments of self-doubt. People may question your choices or fail to see your potential. There will be days when giving up seems like the easier option. In these moments, your commitment will be tested. This is where many people falter. They confuse temporary discomfort with insurmountable difficulty and let go of their vision too soon. To stay committed, you must learn to reframe challenges. Instead of seeing them as roadblocks, view them as opportunities for growth. Each obstacle is a lesson, each failure a stepping stone. The process of overcoming adversity strengthens your resolve and sharpens your skills. It prepares you for the success you're striving for. Remember, every great achievement is built on a foundation of perseverance. History is filled with stories of people who succeeded not because they were the smartest or the most talented, but because they refused to quit. Another essential aspect of commitment is discipline. Motivation might spark the journey, but discipline sustains it. Motivation can fade when things get tough, but discipline keeps you showing up day after day, even when the initial excitement wears off. Discipline is what transforms your vision from a lofty ideal into a concrete reality. It's about doing the work, even when it's hard, boring, or inconvenient. Equally important is the willingness to adapt. Committing to your vision doesn't mean rigidly clinging to one path or method. The destination remains constant, but the journey may require flexibility. If one strategy doesn't work, try another. If circumstances change, adjust your approach. Adaptability doesn't signal a lack of commitment. It's a sign of wisdom and resilience. Surrounding yourself with the right people also plays a critical role. Commitment can be strengthened or weakened by the company you keep. Seek out those who believe in you, who challenge you to grow, and who share your hunger for success. Avoid negativity and doubt from those who don't understand your vision. A supportive network can amplify your determination and keep you focused during tough times. Finally, celebrate your progress. Commitment is not about waiting for the final destination to feel fulfilled. It's about embracing and enjoying the journey. Acknowledge your milestones. No matter how small, each step forward is a testament to your dedication and a reminder of how far you've come. In the end, committing to your vision is about aligning every aspect of your life with your purpose. It's about deciding that your dream is worth every ounce of effort, every sacrifice, and every setback. When you commit fully with heart and soul, the universe has a way of opening doors and clearing paths. Obstacles become surmountable, and what once seemed impossible becomes inevitable. So take a moment to envision the life you want. See it clearly, feel it deeply, and commit to it with everything you have. Because when you truly commit to your vision, there is nothing that can stand in your way. Taking massive action is the critical bridge between dreams and reality. It's the force that propels you from simply wanting something to actively pursuing it with relentless determination. Many people have grand visions and powerful dreams, but far fewer are willing to put in the work required to bring them to life. Massive action is not just about doing more. It's about doing what matters, doing it consistently, and doing it with an intensity that leaves no room for excuses or half measures. The first step to taking massive action is to make a firm decision. Deciding isn't just a passive thought. It's an active commitment to change your life. When you truly decide, there's no turning back. It's a declaration to yourself and the world that you are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve your goal. This decision is the foundation upon which all action is built. Without it, your efforts will lack the drive and focus needed to succeed. Massive action is not about perfection, it's about progress. Too often, people wait for the perfect moment or the perfect plan before they begin. But perfection is a myth, and waiting for it only leads to procrastination. Action, even imperfect action, creates momentum. It gets you moving in the right direction, and as you move, you learn, adjust, and improve. Starting before you're ready is a hallmark of those who achieve greatness because they understand that readiness comes from doing, not waiting. To take massive action, you must break down your goal into actionable steps. A big vision can feel overwhelming, but when you divide it into smaller tasks, it becomes manageable. Each task you complete brings you closer to your ultimate goal. More importantly, it gives you a sense of accomplishment, fueling your confidence and motivation. The key is to prioritize the actions that have the most significant impact. Focus on the high leverage tasks that will move the needle rather than getting bogged down in busy work. Consistency is the secret weapon of massive action. A single burst of effort won't yield long-term results. It's the daily disciplined actions that compound over time to create extraordinary outcomes. Showing up every day, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it, is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Consistency builds habits, and habits create momentum. Over time, this momentum becomes an unstoppable force driving you toward your goals. Fear and doubt are inevitable when taking massive action. They're the whispers in your mind that tell you you're not good enough, that you might fail, or that you should play it safe. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they handle these fears. Instead of allowing fear to paralyze them, successful people use it as fuel. They recognize that fear is a natural part of growth and a sign that they're stepping out of their comfort zone. They push forward despite the fear, knowing that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in its presence. One of the most powerful aspects of massive action is its ability to create opportunities. When you're actively pursuing your goals with intensity, you attract resources, people, and circumstances that align with your vision. Doors that once seemed closed begin to open because you're putting yourself out there and demonstrating your commitment. Opportunities don't come to those who wait passively. They come to those who hustle relentlessly and make themselves visible. Taking massive action also requires resilience. Not every action will lead to immediate success, and setbacks are inevitable. The key is to view failure not as a dead end, but as a stepping stone. Each misstep is a lesson, and each obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger. Resilience is about bouncing back quickly, learning from your experiences, and continuing to push forward. It's the understanding that success is rarely a straight line. It's a winding road filled with challenges that test your commitment. Another critical element of massive action is energy. To sustain high levels of effort, you must take care of your physical and mental well-being. This means prioritizing rest, exercise, nutrition, and mindfulness. When your body and mind are strong, your capacity to take action increases dramatically. Energy fuels productivity, creativity, and persistence, enabling you to tackle challenges with clarity and focus. Massive action is not just about doing more, it's about doing differently. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, trying new approaches, and pushing your limits. The actions that got you to where you are today may not be the ones that will get you to where you want to be. Growth requires change, and change requires boldness. Don't be afraid to take risks, experiment, and fail forward. Ultimately, taking massive action is about taking ownership of your life. It's about refusing to be a bystander and choosing instead to be the author of your own story. It's about realizing that you have the power to create the life you want, but only if you're willing to put in the work. Success doesn't come to those who dabble or hesitate. It comes to those who are all in, fully committed, and relentless in their pursuit. So decide what you want and then take massive action to make it happen. Start today, start now, and don't stop until you get there. Because the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the action you're willing to take. Embracing obstacles as fuel is a mindset that transforms challenges into opportunities for growth and progress. It is the ability to see adversity not as a setback, but as a stepping stone, a necessary part of the journey toward success. Obstacles are inevitable in life, especially when you are striving for something meaningful. How you respond to those obstacles determines whether they will hinder your progress or propel you forward. To truly succeed, you must learn to embrace obstacles, not avoid them, and use them as the fuel that powers your determination and growth. Every obstacle carries within it a lesson, an opportunity to learn and adapt. Challenges force you to think differently, to innovate, and to push beyond your limits. Without obstacles, there is no growth. Think about the process of building muscle. It requires resistance, strain, and effort. The same principle applies to personal and professional growth. Each obstacle is like a weight that, when lifted, makes you stronger. The discomfort you feel in the face of a challenge is a sign that you are expanding your capabilities. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when obstacles appear, but it's important to remember that they are a natural part of any worthwhile journey. The road to success is rarely smooth or straight. If it were easy, everyone would achieve their dreams effortlessly. Obstacles are there to separate those who are truly committed from those who are not. They test your resilience, your creativity, and your willingness to keep going when the odds are stacked against you. The key to embracing obstacles is to change the way you perceive them. Instead of viewing challenges as threats or failures, see them as opportunities. Every time you encounter an obstacle, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me better, stronger, or wiser? This shift in perspective turns difficulties into valuable experiences. It allows you to approach problems with curiosity rather than fear, and to focus on solutions rather than dwelling on the problem itself. Fear often accompanies obstacles: fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But fear is not your enemy, it is a guide. It points to the areas where you have the most to gain. When you feel fear in the face of a challenge, it's a signal that you're stepping out of your comfort zone. And it's in this zone of discomfort that growth happens. The greatest achievements in life are often found on the other side of fear. By embracing obstacles and the fear that comes with them, you develop courage and resilience. Obstacles also provide an opportunity to reassess and refine your approach. Sometimes the path you're on may not be the most effective one, and an obstacle forces you to pivot or try a different strategy. This is not failure, it's adaptation. Many of the greatest breakthroughs in history were born from moments of adversity. When faced with a challenge, innovators didn't give up, they found a new way forward. The ability to adapt and innovate in the face of obstacles is a hallmark of success. And second, resilience is a muscle that grows stronger each time you face and overcome a challenge. When you embrace obstacles as fuel, you build the mental toughness needed to handle future difficulties. Over time, you begin to see yourself as someone who can handle anything life throws at you. This confidence becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, enabling you to take on even greater challenges with assurance and poise. It's also important to recognize that obstacles often bring clarity. When you encounter resistance, it forces you to focus on what truly matters. It sharpens your priorities and eliminates distractions. Obstacles compel you to dig deep and reconnect with your why, the reason you started your journey in the first place. This clarity reinforces your commitment and strengthens your resolve. Success stories are often filled with tales of overcoming great challenges. These stories inspire us because they remind us that adversity is not the end, it's a part of the process. They show us that obstacles are not permanent roadblocks, but temporary hurdles. When you embrace obstacles, you become the author of your own story, turning moments of difficulty into chapters of triumph. Now, there be a powerful aspect of embracing obstacles is that it cultivates empathy and understanding. When you face challenges, you can relate to others who are struggling. This connection fosters collaboration and creates opportunities to support and inspire others. Your journey of overcoming obstacles can become a beacon of hope for those around you. Ultimately, embracing obstacles as fuel is about taking control of your narrative. It's about choosing how you respond to adversity and deciding to use every challenge as a catalyst for growth. Life will never be free of obstacles, but when you learn to embrace them, you transform them from barriers into building blocks. So the next time you face an obstacle, don't resist it, welcome it, lean into the discomfort, find the lesson and use it to fuel your progress. Remember, the greatest successes are not achieved in spite of obstacles, but because of them. Let every challenge refine you, strengthen you, and propel you forward. In the end, it's not the absence of obstacles that defines your success, it's your ability to embrace them and rise above. Cultivating an unstoppable mindset is the key to unlocking your full potential and achieving extraordinary results. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world, the foundation of your beliefs, and the driver of your actions. An unstoppable mindset allows you to face challenges with confidence, adapt to change, and stay committed to your goals regardless of the obstacles that arise. It's not something you're born with, it's something you develop through intentional practice, self-awareness, and resilience. At the core of an unstoppable mindset is belief. Belief in yourself, your abilities, and your capacity to grow is what separates those who thrive from those who falter. It's not about having all the answers or being perfect. It's about trusting that you can figure things out as you go. This belief acts as a foundation for everything you do, giving you the courage to take risks, make bold decisions, and step out of your comfort zone. Without belief, you hesitate. With belief, you take action. Resilience is another essential component. Life is full of ups and downs, and no journey is free from adversity. An unstoppable mindset doesn't mean you won't face setbacks. It means you won't let them define you. Instead, you see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. When something doesn't go as planned, you don't dwell on the failure, you analyze it, extract the lesson, and move forward stronger than before. Resilience is about bouncing back quickly, refusing to let one bad day or one mistake derail your progress. A critical part of building an unstoppable mindset is mastering your inner dialogue. The way you talk to yourself shapes your reality. Negative self-talk can sabotage your efforts before you even begin, while positive self-talk can empower you to overcome obstacles. Replace phrases like "I can't" or "what if I fail" with affirmations like "I will find a way" and "this is an opportunity to grow." By becoming your own biggest supporter instead of your harshest critic, you create a mental environment that fosters success. Another crucial element is focus. An unstoppable mindset is laser focused on the goal, even in the face of distractions. It's easy to get sidetracked by doubt, fear, or the opinions of others, but those with an unstoppable mindset tune out the noise and stay locked in on their vision. This requires clarity, knowing exactly what you want and why you want it. Your why serves as a powerful motivator, keeping you anchored when the going gets tough. Commitment to growth is also vital. An unstoppable mindset thrives on the belief that you can always improve, no matter how much you've achieved or how skilled you are. This is known as a growth mindset, the understanding that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. When you adopt a growth mindset, failures become stepping stones, and challenges become opportunities to stretch yourself beyond your current limits. Gratitude plays a surprisingly powerful role in cultivating an unstoppable mindset. When you focus on what you have instead of what you lack, you shift your energy to a state of abundance and possibility. Gratitude fuels optimism, and optimism is essential for resilience and perseverance. By appreciating the small wins along the way and recognizing how far you've come, you maintain a positive outlook that keeps you moving forward. Visualization is another tool that can supercharge your mindset. When you visualize success, you create a mental image of what achieving your goal looks and feels like. This practice not only boosts your confidence, but also trains your brain to recognize opportunities that align with your vision. Visualization isn't just daydreaming. It's a deliberate practice of mentally rehearsing the actions and outcomes you want, making them feel more attainable and within your control. Reframe. Discipline is the backbone of an unstoppable mindset. Motivation might get you started, but discipline keeps you going when motivation fades. Discipline is about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's about sticking to your routines, maintaining your commitments, and staying consistent. Discipline builds momentum, and momentum creates unstoppable energy that propels you toward your goals. Surrounding yourself with the right people also has a profound impact. Your mindset is influenced by those you spend the most time with. If you're around negative, doubting, or complacent individuals, their attitudes can rub off on you. Conversely, when you surround yourself with positive, ambitious, and driven people, their energy lifts you up and inspires you to aim higher. Seek out mentors, peers, and communities that align with your goals and share your hunger for growth. Lastly, cultivating an unstoppable mindset requires embracing uncertainty. The path to success is rarely clear or predictable, and fear of the unknown can hold you back if you let it. Instead of fearing uncertainty, learn to welcome it. Uncertainty means growth, possibility, and the chance to create something new. By embracing the unknown, you train yourself to be adaptable and open-minded, qualities that are essential for long-term success. In the end, an unstoppable mindset is not about never feeling fear, doubt, or struggle. It's about choosing to act despite those feelings. It's about believing in yourself, staying focused on your goals, and showing up every single day with the determination to keep moving forward. When you cultivate an unstoppable mindset, you become a force to be reckoned with, capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. End quote. Celebrating the process, not just the outcome, is one of the most transformative shifts you can make in your approach to life and goals. Far too often, people focus exclusively on the end result, believing that their happiness, pride, or fulfillment will only come once they've reached their final destination. But when you learn to celebrate the journey, the daily efforts, and the growth along the way, you unlock a sense of purpose and joy that sustains you regardless of where you are in the process. It's about finding value and meaning in the present moment rather than postponing your satisfaction until some future achievement. The process is where the real work happens. It's in the countless small actions, decisions, and sacrifices that progress is made. Each day you show up, each step you take is a victory in itself. These moments might not seem glamorous or significant at first glance, but they are the building blocks of success. When you celebrate these small wins, you create momentum. You remind yourself that every bit of effort counts and that progress is being made, even if it's not immediately visible. This recognition keeps you motivated and focused, especially when the goal feels far away. Focusing only on the outcome can lead to frustration and burnout. Big goals often take time to achieve, and the journey can be filled with challenges and setbacks. If your happiness is tied solely to reaching the finish line, you risk losing sight of the progress you're making and the lessons you're learning along the way. This mindset can make the journey feel like a grind, draining your energy and enthusiasm. However, when you learn to find joy in the process, the journey itself becomes rewarding. You start to appreciate the growth, resilience, and skills you're developing, which makes the entire experience more fulfilling. Celebrating the process also shifts your perspective on failure. When you're outcome focused, any setback can feel like a defeat. But when you value the journey, you see failures as valuable experiences. They become opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow. Every misstep is a chance to refine your approach and build resilience. This mindset allows you to embrace challenges with curiosity rather than fear, knowing that even the hard moments are contributing to your overall progress. Another benefit of celebrating the process is that it helps you stay present. In a world that often glorifies multitasking and rushing toward the next milestone, it's easy to lose sight of the here and now. But the present moment is where life happens. It's where you put in the work, connect with others, and experience growth. By appreciating the process, you ground yourself in the present, cultivating mindfulness and a deeper connection to your work. This presence not only enhances your performance, but also enriches your overall experience. Celebrating the process is also a powerful way to build self-confidence. Every time you acknowledge your efforts, no matter how small, you reinforce the belief that you are capable and committed. This positive reinforcement strengthens your self-esteem and gives you the courage to keep going. Over time, these small celebrations accumulate, creating a strong foundation of self-belief that supports you through even the toughest challenges. When you focus solely on the outcome, you risk becoming overly fixated on external validation. Achievements, accolades, and recognition can feel gratifying, but they are fleeting. The process, on the other hand, is an internal journey. It's about who you're becoming, not just what you're achieving. By celebrating the process, you shift your focus inward, finding fulfillment in your growth, effort, and persistence rather than relying on external markers of success. It's also important to remember that outcomes are not always within your control. Life is unpredictable and circumstances can change in ways you can't anticipate. If your happiness depends entirely on achieving a specific result, you leave yourself vulnerable to disappointment. However, when you celebrate the process, you reclaim control. Your satisfaction comes from your effort and growth, both of which are within your power. This mindset allows you to remain grounded and positive even in the face of uncertainty. Celebrating the process doesn't mean you should ignore the importance of outcomes or stop striving for your goals. It's about balancing the two, valuing the journey while staying committed to the destination. When you do reach your goal, the achievement will feel even more meaningful because you've savored every step along the way. You'll look back with pride, not just at the result, but at the person you became and the effort you invested. Incorporating this mindset into your life starts with intentionality. Take time to reflect on your progress regularly. Celebrate the small wins, whether it's completing a task, overcoming a challenge, or simply showing up when it was hard to do so. Gratitude is a powerful tool. Acknowledge the effort you've put in and the lessons you've learned. Share your victories with others, and don't be afraid to take pride in your journey. Ultimately, celebrating the process is about embracing life as a whole. It's about finding joy in the doing, not just the finishing. When you learn to value the journey, you unlock a deeper sense of fulfillment, resilience, and purpose. You realize that success isn't just about the destination. It's about the person you become and the experiences you gather along the way. In conclusion, the journey toward achieving your dreams and goals is not solely about the destination. It's about the person you become and the growth you experience along the way. the vision that drives you, the massive action you take, the obstacles you overcome, the mindset you cultivate, and the process you celebrate, these are the elements that define your success. When you commit to your vision, you anchor yourself in purpose. When you take massive action, you transform ideas into reality. By embracing obstacles, you turn adversity into strength. With an unstoppable mindset, you become resilient and relentless. And by celebrating the process, you find fulfillment and joy in every step you take. Success is not reserved for a select few. It's available to anyone willing to dedicate themselves fully to the journey. The key is to keep moving forward no matter what stands in your way. It's about staying focused, disciplined, and consistent, fueled by the unwavering belief that you can achieve whatever you set your heart and mind to. Remember, the path to greatness is not always easy, but it is always worth it. So dream boldly, act fearlessly, embrace every challenge, and celebrate every victory, big or small. Never stop until you get it, because the life you envision is waiting for you, and the power to create it lies within you. Go out and claim it.